I was following some of your research last week, and we talked so much about Europe and their problems. Feels like the Northeast, New England in particular, is kind of on the razor's edge here.
We are on the razor's edge, and the reality is we've been moving closer to that in the last few years. A lot of the big storage terminals, places that would have 1 million barrels of diesel or heating oil, have been shut down or they've been repurposed to sort of, general warehouses and so forth. So we have a just-in-time inventory situation. And with Europe, really the big question about what's going to happen between now and December 5th, we're not sure if we're going to have enough. And I would venture to say that we're seeing, just absolutely burlesque refinery margins. If you make diesel right now in the Northeast, you're making like $100 to $105 a barrel on it. So it's in short supply. It's even in short supply in the Midwest. And God knows what $5 diesel costs for farmers are going to translate to in ag products.
And you got a Mississippi River that is very low in the northern part of the river, which, by the way, is a heavy traffic area for diesel fuel barges. We've seen them coming. If that gets cut off as well, could be an artificial shutdown. What would happen, Tom, if we get this? I mean, how long, if it's just a day or a couple of days, would it be that big of a deal?
I think it would be a big deal. I think it'll be a big deal for the heating oil business. People forget that there's a lot of folks in the Northeast that still use heating oil as opposed to natural gas or propane. And if you get a cluster of degree days, somewhere between, let's say, Thanksgiving and Valentine's Day, you're going to have a problem under normal circumstances. But you look at some of these markets, New England and the Middle Atlantic, they're running on inventories not seen in the last 40 years. And 40 years ago was the last time we saw global inventories this low. And we've added 3.6 million or billion people in that time. So it's pretty daunting. My suggestion is we may get through this next month, and then we get some refineries in the Northeast returning, along with some other places. But winter is going to be very, very scary.
It will be scary. And there's a lot of talk about possible export restrictions, Tom, in the United States. It's kind of going around. Some very prominent members of Congress have talked about limiting our ability to export either refined product and or crude oil around the world. And it sounds easy, right? Oh, that's a great idea. We need it here. Forget about it. Well, the problem is that refining something in Houston doesn't mean you can get it to New York. It may be a lot easier to send it from Houston to Rotterdam than to New York because of 100-year-old archaic shipping regulations.
Yeah, and I think the Jones Act is as close to sort of something that's unassailable for politicians as could be. That's the act that allows you to ship in non-American tankers from ports to port. Again, I think it's a problem. We may get a mild winter, and that may solve our problems, but we're going to be dealing with this from the winters now on. This is not an energy transition that ends its crisis in the winter of 2022 or 23. It's going to prevail for a number of years. And on the export ban, the refiners will say, again, that it will hurt their overall production because they export some cats and dogs in terms of oil products that we don't use here. And that helps them maintain high runs. Yeah,
you're bringing up such an important point. It's getting through this winter is important, but it's next winter that everybody I talk to is really worried about. Tom, thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it. Tom Kloza.
Thanks, Brian.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.